gents, and welcome back to Chit Chat with Inky, where we do a little chit and we do a little chat. Now, before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let her know sister know you was here. Join the family. My daughter back waving. And not only follow me on Instagram at Chit Chat with Inky. Follow my daughter. She has a business, flame_unique on Instagram and flameunique.com on her website. It's a lot of nice stuff on there that you may love. So today we're going to be doing, thank you to my subscribers. Thank y'all very much. I'm getting there, y'all, slowly but surely. Thank you. Today we're going to be doing Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm not going to stay on this long. Just a little something, you know. So we're starting off with Maurice and Marceau. Maurice thinks that Marceau owes him an apology. Marceau thinks that Maurice shouldn't have lied. Yeah. Maurice, you got caught lying. Marceau, you put him out there. So Maurice did not like that at all. And Maurice told Marceau, when it affects my wife, I don't know how you and your family roll, but when it affects my wife, it becomes a problem for me as well. And whatever affects the wife affects the husband. So Martel shows up, and Martel was asking Marceau, like, what's going on with you and Louis, you know, that y'all came so hard for him and Tiffany at the reunion. Well, Martel, I can tell you one thing. Louis and Tiffany don't know how to mind their business. They newbies to the show, and they in everybody's business. They rubbing everybody the wrong way. If you're new to the show and you're rubbing everybody the wrong way, and everybody has some sort of problem or issue with you, it's you. So Martel was telling Marceau that he thinks that him and Louis should get together and have a conversation. Marceau was not feeling it at first because he feel like he don't owe nobody an explanation. He don't feel like he need to talk anything over with anybody. We all know how Marceau is. But all in all, he agreed to go ahead and have a conversation with Louis. We'll see how that go. So we have Louis and Tiffany, y'all, on the other side in their home. Okay. Louis was trying to fix the internet or something for the children, and Tiffany was talking to him. Then she tells him about Mel's party and that her and Kimmy had gotten to a good place, and then here comes Stormy with all her stuff, rattling the cage again. And her and Stormy had a few words, which we saw that we don't quite know what that meant when she said 12 years old and things like that. We do not know yet. Well, I don't. You know, if somebody else knows, tell me, please. And Louis was telling her that Martel asked him why did they come so hard at them, and that he feels like Martel feels like those two should have a conversation. And Tiffany was like, well, how about we have a double date, because I've been knowing Marceau for a while. And Louis was like, exactly. So why he act like he don't know us? Sir, she didn't say you've been knowing Marceau for a while. She said she been knowing Marceau for a while. But according to Tisha and them, they don't know them like that. So I do not know. So Louis done got all cocky and bad sitting down in his house in the seat. Didn't he get cocky and bad before, like last season? And then when he got in front of Maurice, when they approached him last year, he striggled down. I'm like, all right, Louis, you wanna pop off. You wanna be big and bad. You running your mouth to your wife. Let's see what type of energy you have when you get in front of Marceau, okay? Let's see what type of energy you have. Yeah, because you know don't do me. You know how I am. You know how I roll. Really? Do we really know how you roll? I hope that you run your mouth the way you run it with your wife. Because honestly, Tiffany looked at him too like, you about that life? That's why he looked at her like that. Like, don't be trying to... Because your wife's trying to figure out if you about that life too. Because so far, it don't look like it to me. It look like you run your mouth and then hide your hands to me. So... we'll see when you get to talking to Marcel, because Marcel is not the one. He's not going to take your crap. So I hope you're ready, bro. I hope your bark is just, your bite just big as your bark, because you are selling a lot of wolf tickets. We have Melody and Mariah. They're practicing our acting role, which I thought was cute. Mel talks to her. That's a good mommy-daughter relationship. So I thought that was nice. And she's telling her that she wants her to be whatever she wants to be in life and to become an independent person. Don't have to depend on anyone to take care of her. She wants her to be able to do it for herself, which is great advice. You have Marcel and his mom, Marlene. Child, Marcel went over Miss Marlene's house with these different wines. Marcel is, I don't know what Marcel doing, to be totally honest. I don't think Marcel knows what Marcel doing. Marcel is sort of trying to find his niche, like most of us, okay? So apparently Marcel is now developing wine. He's an author. He's a model for the calendar thing. Child, he's just the jack of all trades. I have no idea what Marcel is doing, but I guess he's trying to make it do what it do until he can't do it anymore. So his mom is tasting this wine, and she is like, y'all, she can't even give him no advice, because this lady tastes all the wines all mixed up together. She don't know what tastes good and what doesn't. So Marcel, you got to find you somebody else to taste your wine so you can be able to get an accurate tasting. So good luck to you, bro, because your mother was all over the place. So he asked his mom, will she be attending the book signing for the children and everything? And she was saying, yeah, and she happy for him. He's a good person. I don't think Marcel is a bad person. I think he does stupid stuff. Okay, let's put it like that. He hasn't like did anything that would send him to jail or anything, but let's be real. Let's be real. He has done some messed up stuff in his marriage. He has done some messed up stuff. So, yeah, with him, like, yeah. Marcel be giving you like that. Sometimes when he opens his mouth, it just ticks you off. And then sometimes he actually talk with some sense. So he goes back and forth. But I think his mother was just pushing it a little too hard with the you's a good person, you's a good one. Mom, calm down, slow it down, pump the brakes, and let's restart this, okay? Of course you want to say it because you're his mom, as with any other mother, but you got to call a spade, lady. And right now, your son is that spade, okay? So then we have Marcel and Tisha. They're at home with the family. They talk about, Marcel talk about Africa and everything. And the son told them, y'all have all these businesses and can't make s'mores. Well, guess what, son? Your mama and daddy got a bunch of businesses, but child, they having trouble running those too. They are having trouble with those too. So Marcel was saying that, you know, while in Africa or what have you, he learned a different definition for generational wealth or what have you. And I'm like, okay, Marcel, if that's what you say, bro, if that's what you say, he seems to be, how can I put it? All over the place. He's all over the place. He's all over the place with this vacation he took. He's all over the place with Tisha, exactly. And you about to see why. So Marcel and Tisha get away from the children and they have a conversation. Okay. So Marcel told Tisha that Marcel wants him to talk to Lou. And Tisha, like, you know, like, why we always have to talk to somebody? Like, they came for us. They came for our marriage. And we don't even know them. Well, Tisha, they wasn't not the only ones. A lot of people came for your marriage, honey, because of your husband, because of the stuff he put out on the internet, because of the things that he won't say yes or no to. The simple questions. Your mama just asked him a question last episode about an apartment, and he went all the way around the mulberry bush. Now Tisha asked him, so what do you and Marcel talk about? And he was like, well, the picture. He went back to the picture. She was like, okay. So Tisha was saying, well, you know, her mom, she went back to the apartment, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Tisha gonna find a way to get back to the apartment, because she could say all she wants. She believe her husband. She trusts her. Tisha is worried, y'all. In the back of her mind, she feel like it is something happening or something happened. And her gut feeling is it is tearing her up from the inside out. But Marcel refused to acknowledge a yes or no. This man refused to say yes or no. That's all he got to do is put this to rest. He playing games. He playing mind games. So Tisha was like, well, about the apartment, did you talk to Martell about that? He was like, no, because I'm not interested in talking to Martell about no apartment. And she like, the look she gave him was like, you lying. Like, you're lying. And he about, well, you know, I have a distinct car with my name on it and everything. So if I had an apartment or anything, you know, it would have been out because of the way my cars look. You can tell. You know, I'm like, what do your car got to do with an apartment? You just went all around this question, all around this story, all over again. Let me tell y'all something. Letitia looked at him as if to say, you are covering something up, you and your friends, and it will soon come out. I don't know what's going to come out, but something is going to come out, because Marceau is full of crap, y'all. He is full of crap. So Tisha is not looking happy. Tisha, I think she wants to believe her husband, but it's getting harder and harder to believe anything he says. She's really holding on. She's really trying, but y'all, that look that she gave was just like the lies. You sitting up here lying. You wait till I find out. I'm gonna bust your bubble. I'll go ahead and believe you. So he gonna ask her, we good, right? We good. She look like, yeah, we good. They not good. From the looks of her face, they are not good. So we want to find out what's going on. It's going to come out, because all of them starting to fall apart and tell on each other, to be totally honest. Once Marceau put that picture out, it's all starting to fall apart. Everybody ready to start telling if they have to on the other person. That's what's going to get them. Kimmy and Maurice, they are finally going on some type of daggone honeymoon anniversary or something, y'all. It took so long. She said 3 years. Maybe it took 3 years because he was in school to be a lawyer or something, so he didn't really have that type of time or something. I don't know, because I think they had the money to go. I just think maybe it was they didn't have the time to go. I don't know. So Kimmy was telling Maurice that she went to Mel's party and Tisha and Destiny was not there, but guess who was there? Kiki, Tisha's cousin. And she was not talking good about Tisha and Marceau. And Kimmy felt like, if you have anything to say about them, I think you should say it to them. You are related to Tisha. They are family. If you have something to say, don't sit here with these group of people that don't care for them and talk about them, which is true. That's them messy cousins. Because first of all, nobody knew who this chick was until Tisha started on Huntsville. Then everybody learned who the cousin was, which she's irrelevant. I don't even know why she's here. I think they did that to make it messy with Mel and Tisha. I really do. It's like a messy point. And now she got her little foot in the door, her little toe or whatever. But let me tell you something. It looks like next week Tisha gonna have a few words for her. So we'll wait and see about that. Then we have Martell book signing. He's hoping Mel bring the kids. He said he told Mel a while ago that he was having a book signing, and he really hopes that she brings the kids, because he hasn't heard from her, according to him. Allegedly, because y'all, you don't know what to believe in Martell. To tell you the truth, you really don't. Martell will stand in your face and tell you anything, child. He will tell you the sky is freaking purple and it be just as blue. So I don't know. He be telling you it's raining and it's really sunny outside, or he be telling you it's snowing and it's sunny. So you don't know what to believe. But he did say that he said something to her about it, which I don't know. I'm sure he did say something to her, because it wasn't his weekend and he knew that he had this book signing. Why he would schedule this book signing on Mel's weekend, I don't know. I really honestly think that Martell should have scheduled this book signing on his weekend. That way him and Mel will have no conflict of interest at all, because they both already know how petty both of them can get with each other, especially when it comes down to the children. So he should have known not to schedule it on her weekend, because the pettiness was going to kick in. And sure enough, Mel on the other side, she's packing and telling the kids, come on, we're going. So they're going out of town. Martell don't even know they're going out of town. Her mom calls and she's talking to her mom, and then she tells us that they had 2 deaths in her family within the last month or so. And she's going out of town to see family, to just be there with them or what have you. And then she says, yeah, and Martell is having a book signing today when he knows I have the children for the weekend. And I'm just realizing, yesterday or something, that he's having a book signing. I'm just getting the message. So he should have scheduled it, and maybe he'll have another one another time, and they can do it then. Because right now they ain't doing nothing with Martell. This is my time. This is Mel saying this. This is her time. In a way, I think Mel was being petty too. Mel saw that message. Mel saw that message before that. But when you're dealing with 2 parents that's rock-headed, upset with each other, have not healed from their hurt, this is what you get. You get the pettiness, okay? It would have been nice for the children to be there for the book signing, since it is a children's book. But at the same time, Martell should have scheduled it on his weekend, because he know how him and Mel get down, and he knows that they're both petty. So, all in a nutshell, 2 other children had to read the book that their children were supposed to be reading, and Martell felt some type of way about that. He said it really hurt him a little bit, that they wasn't able to make the book signing. So I'm sure we're going to hear about that in the future, because I'm sure him and Mel is going to have an argument, not a conversation, an argument about it. I'm positive. I guarantee it. When he see Mel, it is on and popping. Do you hear me? And the first thing she going to tell him is, well, it was my weekend, and you should have scheduled on your own weekend, so I don't want to hear it. That's exactly what she going to tell him. And y'all, this was not a long given episode. Okay, so I gave y'all what I got, and I ain't got no more. Until next time, I will see y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my Instagram on Chitchatwithinky. Follow my daughter business on Instagram, flame_unique. Her website for her business is flameunique.com, y'all. And until next time, put on your post notifications. Thank you to all my subscribers again. And until next time, bye.